Hello and welcome back to the 2020 Toronto Island Maple Leaf Chase card coverage. This is round 2, back 9.
Look at that shot.
Man, I mean, we've already had so many highlights this entire tournament, and we're only a round and a half in. So,
it's the kind of course that produces those epic shots.
It definitely does. Definitely does. Speaking of epic shots, there's an epic shot of Justin Murphy with the yachts in the back, or boats in the background. Yachts, boats, sailboats, what are they? I don't even
Boats.
know. Boats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sailboats.
I'm Cam Zanini, joined once again by Mr. B, the best announcer I've ever heard in disc golf.
Oh, you do way too much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, there. Look at this guy. His Tinder rating is over 1,000. That's right. Give him a slow wink.
Jamie Pay from St. Thomas, 6 under par. Myself, 5 under par. Cam Zanini.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get the pose. Right there. Funny thing, I always do a funny intro, and I did not have an idea what to do, so I just struck a random pose. So, zero effort in that one.
Oh, look at this guy. This
Chase
guy
10K. Is... That look itself is worth 10K. I mean, come on. The handsome devil.
He's kind of a cross between Vanilla Ice and Anthony Michael Hall. There you go. Look at that charm.
Look at that nice, quiet smile there from Justin.
You know, I think when you think about the pro look, he looks like a pro.
He does. He looks. Yeah. He always dressed very, very good. Okay, so after hole 9,
heading into we were heading into hole 10. Look at that, the 3 birdies right there. You guys are feeling pretty good at this stage. This is as far as you get to the close to the water, then you make the turn over to 10 right here. We're now playing south to Lake Ontario, down this tunnel, which has gotten a little bit bigger with the removal of some of those willows.
Yeah, hole 10, par 4, 518, probably the most eagleable hole on this course because it's straight ahead. It's probably the most forgiving fairway when you get past about 300 feet. And with Casey's power, he's probably looking to get up there for an outside chance at a 2.
And he's got that kind of smooth throw, straight, flat.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Mashed if it was up a little bit higher.
A little too low.
Look how low he threw it, and he still almost at the fire hydrant. So.
And look at how the difference in tone of the quality of the grass there.
Yeah, it's very dynamic on this hole.
He wanted your height there.
Yeah, this is my Ricky Destroyer. Really I got a little too high on it, but I got a good flip. And I'm out there in the normal landing zone.
I'd say less Ricky Wysocki and more Ricky Schroeder.
Justin, I gotta imagine that's a DDX. He likes that disc quite a lot.
That's a beautiful throw.
Get out of that.
That's gonna come back.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Just missed
right
that
at the
tree.
fire hydrant.
Nice.
Jamie with a D3 max, I think.
Oh, couldn't quite take the same route as Justin. Some lucky
tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not terrible.
One of the worst things that you can hear when you're playing golf, especially if it's not your course, is that would be parked for the short hole.
Yeah, yeah, right. It just kind of takes a notch out of your manhood there. Jamie, I think at A3 there. Low, driven. Not a lot of ground action, but he's up there for a putt.
Still, if you're coming off a bogey, you want to get closer than that.
Definitely. Casey's pushing the ceiling, but coming in nice and soft for a 15-footer. Justin right at the fire hydrant. It's kind of almost in his line of throwing. Because where he's standing, I think it's actually below the level of the fire hydrant. There's like a little ditch in the middle of the fairway. I'm throwing my star Rhino that I used to throw.
A Rhino?
Yeah, nice. Lazy, overstable. I used to throw it quite a lot.
That was way easier than yesterday.
I remember when I first met Simon Lizotte, that's what he was playing with, the Rhino.
Yeah. A lot of guys still fight I think Greg Barsby still throws the Rhino. Jamie for a good birdie. Oh, bar down,
nice. Bud. Way to go, bud. Now, I'm sorry, but I can't hear that name Rhino without finishing it with Plasty. Rhino Plasty. That's just me. That's where I go. Yep. Give him dap for that. Good knuckles on the big putt.
Jamie, one of the rare putters that follows through to the left, like to the left of his body, but he gets so much spin and push behind it.
Nice.
Good putt from Justin as well.
Nice birdie, Justin.
Yeah.
There you go. Picking it up for the back nine. That's 2 in a row.
It is 2 in a row. Casey also looking for 2 in a row.
Looks like he took a
Damn.
little bit more time on that putt.
He did.
Took
Yeah,
an
he
extra
definitely
practice putt.
kind of, I don't want to say settled himself, but he kind of collected himself into the moment for that putt, it looks like. And then a little tap in here, and that's...
I have a feeling I
star
know
frame.
what's in Casey's ear right now. It's Right Said Fred, and he's way too sexy for that shirt. It is. Look at this
Oh,
putt
that's
again.
throwing it back.
Magnifico.
Perfect. High right.
Star card. That's,
Yeah, I think it's the first one we've seen.
That is the first one we've seen. That's impressive. Like you said, hole 10 is the easiest.
You did it too.
I know. I'm looking up at the 4 on
Did
the
the
screen.
same thing last... Oh, boy.
But it is the easiest of the par 4s out there.
Yes, definitely. Most forgiving as well. This
Yeah.
one's probably the least forgiving par 3
Yes.
in terms of getting a birdie opportunity.
This is the kind of hole where, again, even though it doesn't like how wide the fairway is, you got to be right down the middle.
You do. You have a lot of fairway to work with, but that doesn't mean you have an easy upshot wherever you are in the fairway. As you can see, this gap we're flying is probably 25 feet across, maybe.
And it's getting
It's
narrower all the
getting
time.
smaller, yeah. Casey, it's a little wide.
Oh, snap. Too much power.
And it also being over 400 feet, you got to get a good smack behind this.
What's that you're throwing?
That is an old Rock 3. I felt the tailwind off the tee coming off the water, and I tried to get a flippy mid and just glide it at least to get up there for an easy 3. That's doing some
That took a lot
course
of
maintenance. Still not bad, though.
lot of velocity off that, but still is good.
I think he's staring straight down that gap. Jamie, I don't exactly know what he's throwing here. Flippy, probably.
Now, I know this is
Quite,
difficult to believe for the average viewer, but in this area where you see all trees, this is where back in the mid-90s, corporate leagues, softball leagues would be playing right there. They would have no trees. It would be wide open. Look what's all grown in there in
Wow,
20
he used to
years.
play softball over here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When we play our hole 10, if we went beyond the line of the trees, we'd be in basically stealing home.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's your history lesson for the day. That was
Okay.
That was that rhinoceros again.
Park that one up there. Very
Yep.
good.
Just
Wow.
a long
Going for
jump
the putt.
putt.
My stomach when I threw that.
Okay, up there. Casey's kind of buried, but looks like he's got the little window. There used to be like a window all the way through it.
Yeah.
I think now the...
Ooh.
Man, he almost got another one.
With that Sonic.
Yeah, but I think it's starting to close up now, but there used to be that kind of middle door window.
Oh, absolutely.
To go through
It
there.
was clean and
Yeah.
beautiful.
Justin with a par, Casey with an unfortunate bogey. A par almost feels like it's a very, very easy birdie in this hole. 'Cause it's so difficult to get the 2.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the strokes are coming from the lead card when they come through here.
Yeah.
Oh,
gee.
yeah, that's you, bud.
Hey, it's that guy you are. So, no shame in pars there.
This hole always feels like it sets up for a good roller, but it's just not open enough off the
That,
tee.
that lone
to lay it
tree
down, yeah.
really constricts you off the tee. As much as it doesn't look like it, it is a tighter gap, and you can't really swing a roller. You got to kind of
Yeah.
lay it down quick.
Oh, we're back to the
The
jugglers.
Canadian James Conrad, I think, as Jeff and I alluded to in the MP50 coverage. Hole 12, par 4, 530 feet. This is, again, my favorite hole in the course.
Mind if we play through, boys?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The drive feels so nice to just blast it right up to this, right at the edge of this left side rough here is pristine, and then you got a nice stable putter into the green. Easier said than done, though.
Much easier said.
You know.
Especially when you're staring. You really have to shape your flex shot off the tee here because that hallway is really protected.
Yes, I'm going my C-line FD again.
Now, you
And I
want to-
really
oh,
liked it out of my hand, but I didn't even see that branch.
You know, like that was looking perfect.
Yeah,
You just get around that corner.
yeah.
Although it does look like it sets up pretty nice for a good side on.
Yeah, if you push this left side, it actually does kind of get into this little pocket right there where Justin is.
Well
The rough
thrown.
kind of opens up a little bit. That's a great spot. Jamie going
Come on,
something
make the turn.
flippy.
Make the turn.
Oh, that tree's gotten so big.
But
Oh, no,
kick
yeah,
out,
another
okay.
St. Thomas roll.
Now from there, it's almost as if it's a second drive.
Honestly, oh, Casey's going backwards hat. This is another play that I've seen a lot of guys throw. They'll throw a high flex over this
Ooh.
and try to kind of land where the short basket is. Kind of what Casey just did. And then they just play the whole 90 degrees from there.
That seems like
Over the road and kind of take a skip shot off the road.
way above my pay grade to make those decisions.
Yeah, I wouldn't really do that myself, but Jamie's got to split the Guardians here. He actually goes in front of him.
Looked like he took a little off of that.
Whoa,
though.
hello.
Now, as we recall from the yesterday's footage, he hit the putt from about that far.
He did.
I don't know if he's looking for lightning to strike twice. And what's this you're throwing?
This is actually a pre-flight number star Sidewinder that I found on the used wall at the store. And I needed to get like a glidey hyzer, and I think that was my best bet. So thank you, used wall. So Casey's actually inbounds here, I believe. He's just on the other side.
Oh, look at this guy. And is he thinking about throwing the sidearm?
I mean, I don't know what else he would
That's
have.
preposterous.
Sidearm roller, maybe. Just I think,
Oh,
I think
boy.
he was trying to lay down the roller and just didn't get the right angle.
I think maybe he's also trying to think about promotion, getting new players into the game. There you go.
He's like, here, guys, take
touch
one.
that plastic. It's free to touch.
Justin, I think it was a buzz from him.
That looks
That's
pretty textbook.
good. Circles edges, yeah.
If you can get past that little tree, you're looking straight down the barrel.
Yeah, those two skinny trees, they shouldn't come into play, but they most often do. Casey going for another highlight. He's just pitching up.
Oh, he's throwing that one well.
It comes
though.
in so gently. Need to get one of those.
Looks like one of those the old fastbacks that they used to do.
Yeah, I think it's actually molded off of one. So here I am from way out, and that's way off. It's telling you to roll further away.
Well, sometimes the movable scenery on the road can provide a distraction.
Yeah, it doesn't normally bother me a lot because the leagues I play,
Almost, right? I know.
especially at Fireman's Park, it's a very populated course with the fishermen and the dog walkers. So I have a lot of distractions all the time, and it doesn't really bother me.
Oh, he
Although it
wanted
might
that
have
one
bothered,
for
might
the
have
crew.
bothered Justin. Everyone
Yeah.
was watching him on that one. So I got a little bit of work to do here for the par. It kind of skidded away on me to about 25 feet. But
Ooh.
snuck it in the bucket. Yeah, I said solid.
So, with the bow, princely.
I think this is a time. This was a very congested area because we had the lead card right there. There's Marty in the background,
All right, there they are.
along with the gallery for the lead card, along with the people walking on the path, and it was a lot of people everywhere. So it felt good to hit that one for sure.
Well, and this is one of the closest approaches to Center Island, which is the most populous and populated area when people go down to the island.
Yeah, you walk just down that road over there, and you get to Center Island.
Beautiful drive by Justin Murphy. Beautiful.
Yeah, he played that very, very well. Nice, just a little bit of ante to take some speed off when it's coming in the ground. 3 pars and a bogey. That's not really uncommon.
Yeah, it's pretty rare to see a birdie on that hole. I mean, it happens, of course, obviously.
Yes, but you definitely you can't earn it off of a drive. You still have to throw the right approach at it. Hole 13, par 4, 532. Another one of those, if you just cut it in half and you throw the same shot twice, just like Scotty J did in the previous coverage, you get a nice easy birdie. You threw that blue buzz twice and you just parked. So ideal drive is right here where the grass meets the dirt, and then a nice straight shot or a little straight to hyzer in to the green from here. This is kind of a quick green as well.
And you can see on the right, the trees on the right hand side, their first limbs are pretty high up, so it's a pretty high ceiling.
Yeah,
on that
you do have a
side.
fair way.
Oh.
So I'm going Ricky to shore, trying to get around the corner, and I got a little high on it.
Oh yes, but
It
oh,
got
sweet.
just enough around the
Look
corner.
at that.
Yeah.
Now that was actually one of the places we originally had a basket position, the short basket,
Okay.
tucked in that corner.
That would have been a good par 3, actually. Blind and very, very demanding. Justin as well trying to go that way, just a little bit too high, I think. But he got through to a perfect layup spot. So he's not too disappointed in that.
I think if you don't shank the sidearm, chances are much higher, I think, than the backhand. But here he is. He's pitching that backhand up almost to the same place he did last time.
Yeah, I think playing to his game plan, he wants to throw a harder shot into the green and play the skip.
Wow.
Casey going sidearm just a little bit low, but he got the skip
a
of a
great
lifetime.
skip. Holy cow.
And right where I said, right where the grass meets the dirt. Perfect.
That's that 10G. Sometimes he's lucky as a freak. A super freak.
It's those St. Thomas bounces that they're all getting. Jamie.
Get off. Oh,
Man, that's like worst case scenario. Justin and Ideal. I don't know what he said there, but he's parked. Anyways, basically, a little fast actually.
Yep, there's that fast green right there.
Yeah.
Still, you don't want to choke up too much on the upshot because you might hit one of those little pockets of lush grass.
Yeah, there are a
and
few.
not skip at all.
Yeah.
Go around it. Yeah, Casey.
I don't know what was going on there, but I think. Oh, I do remember that. I think they were trying to ride the quadricycles. I think it was a family of tourists, and they almost went off the path, and it was hilarious. So
again, you got to have focus on.
Yeah,
Nice.
Definitely. Yeah, that's my champion
shot.
came in there, nice and overstable. Jamie in the wilderness. That's a great shot.
All right, that should be an easy peasy stand up 4.
Yeah, good recovery there.
I remember when Kim first started playing hot, 2005 or 6, he two'd this hole from back where you said where the perfect layup is.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh man, that's got to be amazing too to see.
It still hurts. That was a beautiful putt.
What doesn't hurt is that dead center putt there. The only thing it might hurt is the basket. Solid putt from Casey. When he's feeling his putt, he's nailing it from like everywhere.
Yeah.
Ever inside 50.
Excellent, Justin. Nice
birdie
birdie.
there. He's got a nice soft putt as well.
He played that textbook. Yes, wave to the crowd.
Wave to the fan.
There you go. We don't know that they're off camera.
Exactly. For all we know, there's like 100 people watching us there.
Now, this chunk of land here, when we first used it, very nice, wave to the crowd. In 1999, we had it play the other way. So the basket was where it narrows up by the tee pads.
Oh, okay. So totally redesigned it.
Yeah.
Jamie.
There you go. I
forgot he almost got his
There you
hat
go.
stuck in. Oh my! That would have been the funniest thing ever.
Throwing discs
Huge
up to knock
putt
the
from
hat
Case.
out.
Oh man, it
There's
was a good day.
Some
today.
good swagger. No wonder. 3 out of 4 birdies.
3 out of 4. And honestly, from where Jamie's second shot went, it probably felt like a birdie to get out of there. So no shame that 3 down through 4 people is pretty good on that hole. And moving into the bigger, badder stepbrother of that hole is what I call it.
Yeah, and you know the original tee for this one was actually further back.
I remember that. Yeah, it's grown in now, but there's
Yeah.
a very small, skinny slab of concrete back there.
And we thought those were excellent tees. They're a third of the size of the current tees that are.
Yeah. So hole 14, par 4, 556. Not much longer than the previous one, but it feels like it plays about 80 feet longer.
But still, as we saw from Scotty, all it takes is 2 strong buzzes or rocks.
Again, a placement drive. It gets you into that opening for a flat to hyzer shot, and this hole actually becomes pretty straightforward. It's the same rock 3 from a couple holes ago.
Beautiful.
Just trying to end up.
Just stay out.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted there. Dustin going with a sidearm.
It's rare that for a lot of players, especially amateur players, they stand up on the tee and they think, I've got to push this as far as possible, not knowing.
Yeah.
If you break it down in half, that's two 270-foot drives.
Exactly, and anything by that lone tree, just past it, a little bit to the right of it, that's perfect. Now, I will say, a couple of years ago when I played the Toronto Island Open, when it was Thomas Gilbert's first year ever playing, it was the second ever tournament, he, from the long tee, put this drive to 50 feet. With a boss. I'm like, you freaking, this is your second tournament? And you're, oh my word.
That's why we call him Napoleon Dynamite.
I thought that was Calvin Heimberg.
Oh,
Looks like him.
He's
Well,
our
Thomas,
dime store
Thomas
version.
is the Canadian
There you
version of
go.
Napoleon Dynamite. Jamie having to go super technical hyzer. If he missed that, it was going to get up there for a look.
That's what makes this where the landing zone you need to hit so narrow, because you have gnarly trees like that. And then look at you. You're
Yeah, this
lacing
is
it up
my
there.
Star Rock 3. Got a little bit low, but I got up there for a putt. So.
Star Rock 3 thrown by a rock star.
Funny thing, I actually used to be in 2 bands in high school.
Yeah?
It makes perfect sense, yeah.
Nice.
Casey, I'm not sure what he's throwing there, but either way, it's a good shot.
That's a great looking shot right there.
Jamie, this is the problem here. These trees, they have been kind of cleared out from previous years, and that is such a technical
Nice.
line he had to throw there. That's so good.
Nice. Good recovery. When you're working on a good score like that, you know, you get to this point, this is 3/4 of the way through the round.
Yeah, and again, just like we saw last round, this hole can get on top of it
Yeah.
very easily.
It got James snapped in
yeah.
pretty bad.
I think I'm edge of circle here. I think just inside the circle.
Nice.
Yeah, that birdie felt
Birdie.
good for sure. Very
a
very
little
rarely
fist
do I
pump.
get this one. Yeah.
There you
Casey
go.
smashing that.
Just no fear.
He almost broke the basket with that one. But that's what these Prodigy baskets like. They like a firm putt like that, and that's never going to spit out.
Now, are you using the same mini marker throughout the entire tournament? Do you change? Do you have a superstitious mini marker?
No, I'm using the same. It's actually an old swirly Innova one that I took the stamp off of it because it looks like it's one of those jawbreakers you get in elementary school. It's like a nice blue, purpley kind of swirl to it. And I've used it for years, and I don't know. I've always had it. So
Nice.
2 under par for the group. That's pretty good, honestly. No casualties. Jamie saved his par very nicely.
You guys just smoked through those 2 tough holes like absolute
honestly,
pros.
yeah, honestly, it was actually quite impressive with even the last 3. Honestly, with hole 12, no real except for Casey's unfortunate OB second shot. But overall, I mean, that's the only bad number that we had in those 3, and that's pretty good for that stretch.
That's a bit of a gauntlet. There's Christian Vanier in the green shirt, the TD of the Quebec Provincial Championships, and doing great work there in La Belle Provence.
Excellent. Hole 15, par 3, just 300 feet. This plays to. I like to play a sidearm. This is Overstable Destroyer.
That's how you throw the sidearm.
A little bit higher than I wanted, and I got the worst roll of life.
Oh!
Like
Look at that, Speedy Gonzalez.
It kept going. Like, it rolled so far off of that tree.
Did it come close to the road?
No, but I'm like 80-something feet away. Yeah, I was quite perplexed off of that one.
Okay, stable up now.
I think he's by that tree.
You know, the rock, these guys could definitely throw the rock or buzz or whatever they choose that far. But for some reason, this hole feels like it demands just a little bit more.
It's 300 feet, but it's you can't like float it there. That's a
Yeah.
good shot from Justin there. So you gotta kind of throw a penetrating, like straight shot and get some ground play. Jamie's going that flippy M4, I believe.
A little too tight to the line. That's
Wow, that
going to the
thing's
short
unstable.
position. And don't watch yourself there. Juicy J found some awful tough fire ants. Come on, be the one.
Is that Sonic? I gotta get one of those. They just look so much fun to throw.
Oh, man. Yeah. Anything that you can throw that's a reliable turnover like that.
Look how far I rolled. I hit that dark tree on the left.
Jeez.
Like,
Yeah, you could have borrowed his Sonic there.
yeah, I felt like I earned the birdie, so I tried to throw it in, but oh well.
That looks like a cool disc you're throwing. What is that?
Yeah, that's a Exo Hard Link. I putt with those exclusively. I have found a matching pair at the store, and I actually first time I used that pair of links was at the Christie Lake Spring Fling. So I was putting well with them. I thought to keep using them.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
great birdie from Justin. Good little step.
There he goes. Way to go, bud. He's picking up some fire here now.
Excellent. Yeah. Hopefully not some fire ants. That would suck. That's the wrong kind of fire you want there, but.
I remember playing, first learning on the island, there was no fire ants. It was paradise. Now you can't sit down anywhere.
Oh,
Oh,
brutal.
Jamie.
Every once in a while, you see the local cat from the cafe just down the road too.
Huh?
I forget his name, but he's got thumbs, and it's the most adorable thing ever.
It really, there's still people who live on the Trial Island, and it's
Yep.
kind of it's an interesting bohemian beatnik artist.
Yeah, it's very like different from like you never expect that this is maybe a kilometer from downtown Toronto.
Yeah,
honestly,
King
like it's
and
crazy.
Bay.
Jamie, ever the showman. Unfortunate bogue there, but he's probably still smiling about it. Good replay from Justin.
Boom, there's the big bird. So only one birdie on that hole.
Again, that's the second
Interesting.
round in a row. We haven't had a very under par score on that one, which is strange. But you know what? Coming off those couple hard holes we played before it, you get to an easy one like this, you're like, okay, I got to birdie it, right? And then it just kind of slips away from you, or it rolls away from you like my drive.
You're getting worked.
Yeah, hole 16, par 4, 615. Ideal drive is a hyzer flip up to just under flat and gliding forward, and then whatever you can fandangle from there in this low ceiling. Typical second shot is a roller, or a low smashing sidearm. I've seen work.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Justin, oh goodness gracious, you hear Justin say. A little wide.
That could be tough to come back
Yeah, I'm
from.
not entirely sure that ended up. So I decided to go big boy route
look at
here
you
because
looking
why
it
not?
up there.
This is my flippiest Enigma,
Got around it.
and
Now, what will the camera show us on the? Oh,
I don't remember
nobody's
what
over
happened
there.
here. I think I caught the guardian tree of hole 3. Casey, this is blasted. High.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's
Oh,
not
you
an
caught the
airplane
stupid
flying
little tree.
above. That's the sound of that disc flying.
It could be. Jamie also going big boy route. This looks really
Oh,
good.
now that reminds me of what Van Vliet said about Kawhi's shots in the Washington or the
out of
Philly
bounds.
series. A big nut shot, but didn't work out so well.
I think I might have flexed out on him, I think. Justin from the stuff, just kind of pitching up to where a good drive would be. And he'll have something from there. I don't remember what I'm throwing here. Oh, it's my Star T-Bird 3. And that branch straightened it out into the rough.
Yeah, because you were definitely going to fall off to the
Yeah,
left.
I
and
got
away
it a
from
little
all that
high,
stuff.
but I would have thought, if worst case, kick straight down, but it kicked it on an Anheuser and just flew it into the schnarb. Jamie trying to save his par here. It's not a bad effort from there, honestly.
That's not a bad shot.
Casey,
Oh, roller.
quick roller.
Oh.
He caught that low branch. Not terrible, but
It kind of looked like there was a lot of sauce on that roll, and if it had landed clean, it might not have stopped.
yeah, it might have gone into the stuff. But
There you go.
Justin got to get a nice soft skip on the edge.
Looks like
circles
that
edge-ish, yeah.
should be manageable right there.
Yeah, so here's where I ended up.
Oh, look at you. You're working on the Cub Scout badge.
Right?
Ah, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, just 2 rough tree hits in a row on 2 different holes, and Casey trying to get another highlight here. Right in front of it.
The floaty Sonic, I like it.
So here I am trying to save the par from 40-ish feet, I would say.
Yeah, maybe even a little further.
Yeah, never got it up.
Got to get it up to get it in. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told myself I had a right to left win, and if I got it low right side, just in the chains, it would work perfectly. And I got it low right bottom of the cage, and Justin's got a good correction.
Justin. Wicked. Those were quite a few steps that he had to take to get that
2
one.
good pars in a row. Or sorry, excuse me, 2 good putts in a row.
Ooh,
Man.
Yaka. Oh, he's finding his range.
Look at that. Back-to-back slow-mos. It's almost the same spot as the last putt, high center.
Ooh. Yeah, you deserve a little swagger. There you go.
Jamie for a amazing
Oh.
par, just a little low.
We feel you on that one there, bud.
Casey nonchalant tapping in a par.
So it's interesting. He outside a certain range, he goes to that Sonic for the extra float, I
just
guess.
a little extra float, maybe a little kind of come in softer.
But maybe not quite the predictability of his regular putter. Oh, 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 oh! Bonus points for that one there,
Man.
bud. Camera loves you too, kid.
Oh man, Jamie's is an awesome guy to play on around with. So
There are certain people that, you know, it's how they look at the obstacles in front of them. Whether they think they've been cheated or life's unfair, or they just go, that's the way it goes, and you move on. And I'd rather be around those kind of people than the first kind.
Absolutely. So 2 pars, 2 bogeys.
Hole 17, Freddy Laker. Here we go. 391 feet. Straight down, straight up the gut.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you really have to do. You can't really flex it with a backhand. If you're a lefty, you can kind of get a little bit more room to fare over the short green but come in. But this bush you see on the right side of the green right there catches a lot of good backhand drives come in, I've seen.
And it's surprisingly impenetrable. It's tough
it
to
is.
get
It's very thick for how small it is. It's very, very thick. Justin smooth.
I kind of thought he was going to throw sidearm, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he's just... I'm not sure if he got enough turn on or if he might just be playing to that short basket, have a long jump putt. Casey is not playing to the short basket. That was quite an aggressive smackdown. Going T-bird 3 again. I think I want to get this a little bit of Annie on it. A little bit low. I had the right flight, but I just got it too low.
And it's amazing how many trees have fallen from this to open up that ceiling. Like, it's tight, as you can see down where you guys are by the tee. It's really low.
It is,
and tight.
Yes. Jamie's got the height on it.
There you go.
And the turn.
Oh, look at all of it.
Perfect.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that close, boys. But still, getting a deuce on this, or at least put yourself in the position to get one.
Casey, not a terrible out, honestly.
That rhubarb in there is pretty thick and nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you like rhubarb, in which case it's like paradise.
But in disc golf terms, you don't really want to be in there. I was trying to throw it in a little bit, but it ended up being the perfect layup.
Perfect.
You ever have that? Sometimes you try to throw a shot in and your body just like insists that you lay it up.
Almost every shot, every time with a putter. That's why they call me Princess Layup. I can't believe I just said that to you people.
I'm loving all the Star Wars references. Case just off of the par. Jamie with the lone birdie attempt here.
There you go.
He jammed it.
Back to his nice, straight, solid, hard putt. Yeah, give that a little love
give him
there.
a hug. Ice Justin a little. I see how it is. Sure, he's fine. Case tap in the unfortunate bogey. I will tap in a par.
All right, so we have our chase card walking out to the 18th hole, last hole of the second round here on Sunday. Beautiful day for golf.
It was. I think it was the best weather of the weekend on this one. The first round was very, very warm and humid. This round got warm, but it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah.
So far, so.
Some days on the island we could be treated to real buttes. There we are. Jamie Pay with the birdie, the sole birdie.
Yeah, and Casey with the unfortunate bogey. But I mean, he had the putt for par, and it was just a little bit left. So, final hole, hole 18, par 3, 320 feet. You got 2 routes. This is the crazy route, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It's very grown in now from what it probably used to be. It's still there though. I still see a couple people take it. I think we saw Jason Pasilla take it last round.
But like Teddy Bear Picnic, he went into the woods today, and he was in for a big surprise.
Jamie, I think it's probably another M4. Going big, high turnover. This is, again, it looks like it's a scarier shot, but the gap is about 3 times as big as up the middle.
Oh, absolutely.
And he
And
just caught the last of that lettuce there.
people from St. Thomas take that all day long. They don't even look straight up the middle.
Now,
Kitchener's closer to St. Thomas than it is Toronto, so.
yeah, Justin following suit. Just didn't quite get the flex on it. He had the height. I think he just needed a bit more angle, and that might be trouble.
The thing is, even if you do, as a backhand right-hander, if you splash out and fall to the left, there's a lot of open sky over there. As long as you just get it over that.
Yes. Hole 1's fairway play is adjacent to this one, and this is my flippiest rock 3. And that's the best I've ever thrown this tee shot. Yeah.
Beauty, eh?
Hi, Mom. Hope you watch this. Casey, I think it's a rock as well. Just a little too much turn. This is Justin. I think he got far enough to get towards the back edge of that, which isn't as bad as the front of it. Jamie from way downtown. Got music playing in the background now. No, I didn't like that song.
Oh yeah, right. We started pumping up the beats as soon as the last group went out.
Casey with that Magic Sonic. Not quite. Branch says no. Michelle Branch.
There you go. Nice.
Good par from
Finish with
Justin
the par.
there.
I think he finishes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Get the riff.
He's a metalhead. Got a nice birdie. I think I had another back-to-back 4 under pars, which I'm okay with. It was 1,000 rated for a 4 under par, so can't complain. KC for a relatively routine par. Yep. And Jamie par as well. Not the round he was looking for. I think he got a 2 under par, but he's still, I mean, under par on the island. Oh, there I am.
There's the hot shooter from that round.
Under par on the island through any round feels good.
Well,
And
look at you.
all of us were pretty close. I mean, Casey had the unfortunate bogey on 17, but still hanging around.
Well,
Justin
Cam, that's a
even.
great 4 under. Great finish with the birdie there. It really
Yeah,
does
I
feel
think-
nice to
yeah,
finish that.
I actually got it back-to-back rounds. So
All right, nice.
it's surprising there. And as we look at our overall score for our back 9, myself, I did most of the work on the back 9.
Yep. That's fairly clean back 9.
Jamie with an even par back 9, not the worst. Justin with a clean 3 under, made a couple long putts, and then Casey as well with an even par on the back 9. So
If Justin only saw some better luck on that front 9, he could have.
yeah,
Could have been in
could have had a hot one going as well. So
But that's your championship Sunday, and on a 3-day tournament with tee times. Now, tee times are kind of the latest trendy.
yeah,
thing
I
in
prefer them
tournaments.
as well for sure.
And especially
so.
with the island, you know, playing 2 rounds on that track, that's a huge walk in a day.
yeah.
You're done by the second round.
Marty with a blazing 53,
Ooh.
taking the lead from Oz. Clayton with a solid 55 as well.
Clayton moving up. Way to go.
Yeah, and then it's our lead card stays the same. Chase card, we're swapping out Justin and Casey for Gigi and Scotty J, so that should be an exciting one. Getting one of the local boys back on coverage.
Greg Grutenboer with 1,000 rating. Very nice.
Yeah, he's another one of them. It's along with Clayton that's been hovering around that high 990 to 1,000 for a lot of years now.
Well,
If there's ever a guy that I wanted to pick to hit a tight wooden shot, and I think Gigi's the one. So
That's going to be a fun card to watch tomorrow for sure.
definitely.
Well, it's been another great, fantastic back 9 here on the island, and as we take some time to look around the racks and stacks of plastic in the store, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Can you not see the twinkle coming off those discs? Look at the
mean-
candy colors.
Every time I come here to do commentary, I'm always browsing for half an hour before and half an hour after, because there's so many different things. Like if you want to just experiment with like every brand out there, it's here. Every brand, every bag, basically every disc. There's a crap ton of bags in this place. So, looking for an upgrade? Head over to the store.
They're always open. They're always available. Their inventory is amazing, and you can click them or you can hit them up in person too.
Absolutely. Well, we're through 2 rounds, and it's final round Monday.
Final round Monday.
So
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, folks. I think it's gonna be a real good one. We got Scotty J back on the card, local boy, Gigi, who along with Martin Hendel, I think this course suits very well to their games.
Absolutely.
His placement, not trying to go for too much, and well, that's everything for this round. So thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to check out round 3, because if you don't, then I don't know why you even watch the first 2 rounds. So, all right, guys, see you in the next edit.